Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. So, um, I feel like time is running out. Yeah, we live in an infinity. There's always going to be more time. But again, I feel that there's limits sometimes to certain things. There can be limits on a test. There can be limits on how long it takes to grow certain plants. There's limits on how long a life gives an expectancy to live. So I think that there is a limit, to how long we're going to have the ability to make choices with the type of resources that, like, the thing about it is the resources are only going to go down. Like, I do not think we're living in a reality where most people, the majority, 90%, if not more, of human beings are not going to be able to accumulate resources and wealth the way that they have been in the near future. And that is the way that this new WO fucking order agenda wants things. They want everybody fucking pretty much, on the same level, with the same type of ownership, the same access to shit, the same limitations to shit as well. But essentially you're going to be in a system that doesn't allow you to grow, that doesn't allow you to prosper. So, I'm not about the money thing, but I'm just like, that in itself would make the ability to develop our own infrastructure, an independent infrastructure, that much more challenging. Not to mention there's going to be the, emotional effect of having, gone through whatever type of catastrophes they have planned for us or that are in our inherent future. And then living, surviving through that, and then being, a subject to this slavery-like conditions that these NWO camps are proposed to have. So again, I'm telling you guys this, like, part of me, like, it's really strange because there's different parts of my brain that are telling me different things. I have one part of my brain telling me that I'm a 37-year-old living in his parents' basement who, with no money and no friends and this and that, and it's like, you're a fucking loser, dude. But there's another part of me that's like, no, you're here for a reason. There's reasons why you don't fit in. There's reasons why you live in your parents' house. You've never fit into this society because you've never really wanted to fit into this society. It's never felt right to you. And I've always liked to explore and be adventurous. And it's like, I remember thinking about jobs and going to college. Like, it never felt right to me. Like, even when I was young, like 17, 19, 18, hearing about other people going to college and stuff, like, it never felt right to me. Never. Just like going to the United States military, fighting for this country, like what it represents, like, it's never felt right to me. The way that we do shit in this country, the consumerism, the materialism, the junk, the trash, all of it has never felt right to me. So I have always, as long as I can consciously, except maybe I think once I passed the age of 10 or so, when I started to really consciously see the world for what it is when I started really not wanting to be a part of it. So it makes perfect sense for me to become a drug addict and for me to become unsuccessful in terms of the modern perspective of the world and what success is to most people. But it's, at times when I'm in my low mode, like, it's those type of things will get on me and I think I can't do anything and I'll beat myself up and just like want to die, essentially is where it leads to. And then that on top of drug addiction, it is true, man. The more harm you do to your body purposefully, intentionally, just to get fucked up, it does allow more evil spirits in. It's an energetic thing. It's just you putting more negative stuff into you just builds a better relationship with negativity. So then henceforth, negativity is going to come in. Also, why people who do black magic and things that hurt other people are going to find themselves also getting hurt. That's just the way shit works, from my opinion. So anyway, I kind of got off tangent here, but I'm going to have to continue on. Like, I'm still not seeing anybody who's even remotely, I feel it's my job to do this. Okay. Nobody can tell me any different. And, until I see somebody doing something that I think and again, I appreciate all the good efforts. Mr. Beast just posted a video talking about how he built 100, wells in Africa. That's beautiful. That type of work right there is going to be the type of work that's going to save humanity. as well as saving children's lives in Africa, literally. So what he's doing is a perfect example of what we should all be doing. Now, we're all at different levels of capability. You know, he's got, I'm sure, tons of resources, so he's able to go out and do these things, but it's his heart, because a lot of people have a lot of money, but he's the only one I've seen recently that's done something very significant to really help out. Mike Tyson donated to St. Julian's, you know, organization he has in Tanzania, which was beautiful too. But it's actions like that that are done just to help other people out, just to help spread love and life from one creature to another. This is the most important thing that we can do as citizens on this planet, as creatures, if we are to win this battle and really even be considered human beings, because that's what they are doing. They are altering our DNA into something that is alien, into alien DNA. This is why they continue to put shit into us that is foreign to our DNA, because they want to change us into something else. They want to keep this low vibrational reality running for them. They want to keep it feeding them. So they have to keep human beings at a low energy. That's how they feed. That's how they are able to perpetuate. That's how they're able to grow strength. It might even be how they're able to stay alive. There's some that say that this small collection of malevolent extraterrestrials, which have made deals with certain families in the human fucking race, when those families have gone and done nefarious things, but they've been done so because they've made deals with these people, and they've gone against their own kind. These humans that have done this to other humans. But it's been told to me that they can't even really survive on their own. Like, they have to, just like a parasite or a tick, it needs some type of a host in order to survive. Without a host, it's dead. So in my mind, there's no way these people are going to allow things like hemp, things like real movements that are born like and really directed and motivated with the intention and have the actual ability to really help heal people in situations. They don't want that shit. They do not want that. They want us sick. They want us weak. They want us failing. They want us not succeeding. They want us not being healthy. They want us not being friendly. They want us not being loving. Okay? So it's important that for myself, and I think anybody else, if they're going through stuff, especially to remember that there are forces out there, extraterrestrial forces outside of yourself, that are significantly affecting our planet and your body and your mind, your consciousness and your energy and the whole collective. Okay, there's literally a force that is specifically designed. I think that everything's designed with a purpose. Like this is their purpose, is to be that in the universe, is to be the ultimate parasite, is to be the ultimate destroyer, is to be the ultimate bully, you know, essentially. And this is what we're up against. But this is why we also need to stop giving them our money and in following their ways, and also take a look at the cities and the way that they're built, and to acknowledge that they have been built a very specific way for very specific reasons. It's not by accident. Asphalt, cement, all of these things emit carbon dioxide. Yet we continue to use them, even though we're continuing to bitch about climate change. We're continuing to do things that perpetuate climate change. This is the insanity of the reality that we live in here today, especially in America, because in America we have again, it's unique because we have a lot of people, and there's a lot of money, and here in this country is the newest and biggest country to fight against tyranny and be successful. So spiritually speaking, America has a plethora of spiritual warriors who come from loins and flesh and DNA and cells and information that literally was successful in fighting against tyranny. So this is why we are essentially, I mean, if we fall, I think the rest of humanity is going to fall. There's just nobody else in power that has the power that America has. It also has the middle class is where I think it's really going to be at, only because, I mean, it's the whole group effort, but our middle class has a lot of money. Like a lot of the poorer families in America, they have really good, beautiful hearts, but they just don't have the extra finances and resources to create some type of a movement that can help change the whole outcome of this whole reality. And I do think our middle class and some of our upper class people, I think their hearts do want to change, do want something different, you know, and they do have the resources to actually do it. But we need to network. We need to get on the same page, and we need to identify and prioritize what goals we should seriously try to attain and what goals really aren't all that realistic to attain right now. I mean, and also things that we're speaking about, because your speech has a lot of power to it. So there's certain things that I think we should stop speaking on, and other things we need to speak a lot more on, okay? So, because time is running out. That's just how I feel. I mean, this has been known about for a good amount of time for those people who know, who are in the know. And now, you know, it's just starting to really manifest itself in a real, tangible way, you know, and so it's, I mean, like, the actual, like, you know, I'm starting to feel like that reality of people being ushered into fucking camps, like, is becoming, like, very real. Like, it's not, like, for a while there, it was like, oh, this might happen, it's a theory, okay, there's some good reason to believe it, but now I'm actually feeling like this could be something in the very near future. So, not only should people be pissed, they should also be scared, because it's not going to be fun. It's going to be fucking horrible. And the type of things that these people are doing to other creatures, like, they don't give a fuck about you, man. I mean, these people will slaughter you in their fucking sleep and not wink an eye. Like, these are evil, evil, evil ass fucking monsters that we're dealing with no compassion, no mercy, no sympathy. They don't give two fucks about your pain or anything going on in your life. They don't even care if they'd rather see you die. They want to feed off the pain of your fucking agony. That's how these people operate, okay? So, just try to choose the side of love. All I can say, and positivity and happiness, but also, you know, fight the good fight. Like, being complacent, this goes to myself too, and not wanting to do anything about this issue is wrong. That's complacency, it's neglectfulness, it's allowing evil to fucking, you know, triumph and flourish when, you know, and you know, good men do nothing. I mean, if you're not doing anything, you can't really consider yourself a good man. When I'm not doing shit, I'm not good. I'm not being good. I'm sitting on my ass fucking being stagnant, really. So, you know, but there's levels of everything. There's good and bad in all of us. I think that's how I feel. Some people don't feel that way, but I think there's good and bad in all of us. We're all at different levels, and we all have stuff to grow on. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to continue on here. And thanks again, Mr. Beast, if you haven't watched this video and then this far into the video. Thank you again for the deeds that you're choosing to do, man. It was that video today, seeing you do that really inspired me to continue on, and just it helped give me hope for humanity, because, like, I'm not seeing it. You know, it's sad when you see the people that you kind of look up to as heroes, and they're doing stuff that's like, it's like, well, why aren't, you know, they're just talking. I mean, I really don't like getting, I'm not trying to point fingers or blame or be mean to people, but I don't understand. Like, it's like, there's so many things we could be doing, and you guys have so much influence, and you guys have resources, and it's like, there's clear, very, very clear problems in this world that need solving, and we know we have a corrupt government that's not going to do it. So who else is there but us? You know. So, all right, y'all take care. Love you guys. Bye.